Hey folks, we're back again talking about fuel systems. Again, this is a 1993 Polaris 440. Again, very simple, but again, what's really cool about this is I don't think it would take you real long if you're diligent about it, where you can learn this system enough to just keep it going. In other words, if something happens, you know, oh, I know what to do there. I know how to fix that. I need to change this out or whatever, and you're going again. And you can have older machines that work really well. So, again, thanks for being here. I'm going to show you a carburetor, and again, I took a couple bolts out just to speed things up here. I'm going to take the air box out. Okay. Notice the air box is kind of interesting on snow machines. They don't have filters in them. Well, you don't need them because you don't deal with all that dust and dirt, right? And again, the carburetors are different size. It depends on how big a displacement the engine is. I have a 700 Summit 2000 at home, and the carburetors are huge because with that big a displacement engine, it's moving some serious air through there. So, again, it just depends on the machine, how big the displacement is. So I'm just loosening a clamp here. Make sure you watch the boots. They go from the carburetor to the crankcase because they'll rot. And if they rot, what'll happen is you'll have a lean condition. And again, the two-stroke's a very big part, a very important part of them running properly, is that the gas is a major part of cooling the engine. It's not so in the four strokes. And another reason why the two strokes run so much hotter is they fire every time the piston comes up to the top. The four strokes fire every other time. Okay? So it's very important that this machine is getting the proper amount of gas it's supposed to get, because again, if it gets a lean condition, I saw this over and over, then you melt pistons. Okay, melting pistons are bad. In other words, yeah, then you've got a whole bunch of time and money and energy fixing the motor. Okay. Also be careful with the air cooleds on the carburetors. Don't switch the carburetors around because they're jetted different, which means because of the way the air moves through this, the air there's fins on the flywheel on this side, and those fins are moving the air through here. So this side gets the coldest air. This side here is getting warm air from this side, so this one's going to be jetted a little fatter. It's going to be jetted richer. There's going to be more gas go into the crankcase on this side. And on this twin cylinder engine, they are separated. It's like having two separate engines together. They don't share in there, so make sure that you don't switch them. Good thing to do is if you're going to take them both off, just take a Sharpie and mark them. And what they'll normally talk about is there'll be a mag side, put an M on there. That means the magneto's on this side, and this one is they normally call it a PTO, or the clutch side. Okay. And it wouldn't hurt to actually do it on here too. You know, if you I just put a P and an M here. In other words, if you take the caps off and pull the slides out, then it might get confused. I have a little experiment I'm going to show you, and to show you how incredibly well the alcohol works. So stick around, and we're going to do that one next.